get ready because we're live now.
Nah. Nah.
Welcome, we have start music now. Are we ready?
No.
Oh well.
I keep telling you no, and you keep being like, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "No," and you're like, "Are you ready?"
Well, you should be ready, because we're like... Sharky become a catfish.
Like, just because we've been doing this for like 2 years doesn't mean I'm ever ready to do this. It kind of means that, like, why have we been doing this for 2.5 years?
Everyone's favorite barista, Satan. I should start giving that as my Starbucks name, honestly. Or at least Lucifer.
I remember that, like, the last time we were together, when people were like, well, okay, like, what's the name for the order? Sharky. And I was counting how many different spellings there were.
Oh.
And I think it was like, there was only like one time. Like,
ooh, I got an achievement already.
The last time we didn't order, it was the only time, like, somebody spelled it right.
How many misspellings have people managed of Sharky?
I think there was like 5 or 6.
Seattle, 2020. A city filled with dreams and madness. A time when the Great War between races is but a footnote in history. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be and have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. Ah, good. There's the reality, what we're looking for. But still, it is a place and time where anything can happen. Like a global pandemic. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups. When the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires. When the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives. And when humans live among them, as driven as ever.
Wait, we're driven? For anything other than destroying everything?
I'm like, how come all of the other races are like, these are all of the ways that these various, like, fantasy races have changed and how their lives have changed. Anyway, so humans. Like,
because we're human
centric? In a world where all of these other, like, races exist, is human the default culture? Because that's Western centric is what it is.
Yeah.
It is a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. Its white people.
You know, space Australia.
Because of how white Seattle apparently is. Most of these stories are left untold. But some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories. And like, shit, I'm not drinking coffee right now. I finished my coffee earlier. I made pumpkin lattes. I do think it's funny that we had such, like, exciting intro music, and now it's just very chill. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop. No sleep. Coffee. A place that is only open when the sun is sleeping. A place where people share their stories, and these are their stories. These are those stories.
I'm Professor Sharky. I'm just sleeping.
Wake up.
Banana,
Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. Wake up. Look, oh, it's you. You wanna read this one?
Gosh dang it. Hey, Satan, how's the night so far?
It's calm, as usual. We've got a slight problem, though.
Huh? What happened?
My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half my ingredients today.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Why?
Why?
You should leave the cubes on the table. If you wanted to. You wanted to. You wanted to. You wanted to. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need because you're falling asleep on the stream, except now you're humming chop suey. It's not even humming. You're singing lyricless chop suey.
That's the level of I'm tired. I am.
Get wine. If I don't have coffee for this game, I should at least have wine to drink.
The good news is I have the next week off. So I'll be able to sleep in, I'll be able to play Kingdom Hearts, I'll be able to do Professor Sharky, I'll be able to play Kingdom Hearts. And not have to deal about answering people's calls and have people swear at me. How's everyone else doing? Is everyone else having a fun time?
So how much more Sharky singing have I missed?
That's good to hear.
Anyway, let me set things up first. Silicone bead bracelet that says A-cap with smiley face, clouds, and little hearts. Cute.
Ooh.
Sounds great.
Always the creative when listening to us. I don't know how you manage to listen to us.
Drown your troubles in coffee.
Because you
Say
can
1312 will still be fucking adorable. Absolutely right. In fact, why just drown your troubles in coffee? Maybe your troubles are police and you should drown the cops in coffee. And donuts. Will be nice. They can have donuts too. You're our first customer after all.
Don't worry. Take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow.
I like how her head droops once in a while.
Well, there's like when you walked away, it was Freya laughing.
Was she just laughing the whole time?
Yeah, like every once in a while, you would see like her body like make like a laughing motion.
That's great.
I'm putting the link to see there. Listen to give me the idea. It's a patch that I'm fully intending to buy and put on the shoulder of my back jacket. Nice.
Nice. Writer's block again?
You got that right.
What are you writing now?
Do you remember my plan to...
Tomodachi. fucking cup. Talking about mundane things, art, and life in general. This just has their birthday, because you learn people's birthdays first about them, right?
E.
Okay, that one just passed. Why did they make it an iPhone? I want my back button.
Because nobody buys an Android anymore. That is so precious and adorable.
Ooh. And that stopped the music. Oh, that is cute. Thank you for subscribing to our Fiction Plan free trial. We'll have an active subscription to our Fiction Plan, and we'll start receiving your daily short stories tomorrow. Hope you enjoy the content we provide. Shuffled. Oh. Wait, do we get to... Oh!
Man, this music's not putting me to sleep.
I guess it's all chill coffee shop jazz.
Chill vibes to murder to.
Yup. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself.
Love the implications of the brace is just on their phone picking music while a customer calmly waits. In a world that would be.
Yup.
Wait, customers calmly waiting? I don't think they have the capability.
No, this is a fantasy world. There are elves, orcs, and patient customers.
That's probably more like fantasy than the elves, the orcs, and the dwarves.
Mm-hmm. It is. Oh, now I want a green tea latte. Yeah. Well, do you happen to have green tea on hand? It's apparently green tea, milk, and more milk. Coffee, milk, milk. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Just like the title of this stream. Ooh. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now?
Yes, please.
Ooh. Earl Grey tea latte sounds pretty good, though, at least.
And if you want to forget it, and if you forget how to make it, just check your phone. Like
Why do you know what's on my phone?
Because I know you better than you know yourself.
That's creepy.
Anyway,
Unless I personally sent you the recipe, I don't think I should know what's on your phone.
Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. Make that coffee with the coffee with the coffee.
Coffee, coffee, coffee. Warm, extreme bitter.
I assume Thai Coffees makes it.
Hmm? Times 5. Trash it. No, I want to serve it. I just made this. 1 cup of triple shot espresso. Special for my only customer tonight.
If only I could smell. Exactly what I need.
Is this the laugh?
Kinda, yeah.
She's just shaking every few seconds. Also, sorry. I feel like this is a bit loud. And I guess I say
Lo-fi beats to murder to. Let's go.
Lo-fi beats to further to?
Yeah. Anyway, where were we?
I just gave you coffee. Why are you yawning, Freya? Your plan to do something?
Oh, yeah, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, you know, but it seems like the right time for something bigger.
So, a novel?
Yeah. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. Just write a novel, it'll go fast.
Uh-huh.
It's so simple and so clean.
Uh-huh. At least you still have your job. In case things go awry.
That was actually it. It was that pose with the
That's mildly creepy.
the body.
I feel like
fidget.
that's almost creepier. Did I say something wrong?
Yeah, I quit yesterday. No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I quit yesterday. You know who owns the Evening Whispers?
GRA Media, right?
Yep. And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it.
What do you mean by opportunity?
Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator, and now we're making a fanfic. So naturally, I pitched my book idea.
Dot, dot, dot.
Dot dot dot.
Dot, dot, dot.
Dot dot dot. Come on, don't look at me like that.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I know. It was such a stupid thing to do.
So, how did they react?
Thankfully, they liked my bad fanfic. He'd seen my short stories.
Oops.
So he challenged me.
Sorry, I just turned on the captions for our thing, and is it just me or is it like forever behind?
Yeah, they are.
Why? I'm gonna turn it off for a sec.
I don't know.
Did that help?
What is helping?
Okay, well, it's showing up now. It's just from forever ago, it seems.
Yeah, no, it's actually doing a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, like,
It's
it
helping
was
on my
showing
end.
things from, like, before I went to get my wine.
Wine, 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 wine,
Okay.
wine, 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 wine. If I can get a draft ready in a month.
I know it's September, but if you can NaNoWriMo your way through to get a draft ready in 1 month of an entire book.
You know, wake me up when September ends. He'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal.
That sounds great. What about your job at the Evening Whispers?
Didn't I keep telling you I quit yesterday?
Do you have time to do both?
Man, you don't really listen to me, Satan. That's the hardest part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours.
So she has not quit.
And I'm falling behind on the newspaper deadlines. If Chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out.
Ouch. Well, at least you've got a month to finish the initial draft of a whole fucking book.
That was last week. ... Again, don't look at me like that.
How far along are you?
I have the word "the" written down.
I own a notebook. I assume the number of words you have written is not too far from 0.
Hey, that's rude. Bring some stuff, you know.
May I see it?
Well... Freya is procrastinating. It was so bad that, well, after reading it, I threw it out. I decided just to delete everything immediately.
Relatable. ... So 0.
Yes.
Just like SpongeBob's essay, is this draft?
Yes. So that's where the reference came in. Or what was it? What I learned in boating school is... What I learned in boating school is...
Like the word "the," but really fancy.
It was a very fancy the. I really need to finish it in at most 2 weeks. Then I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing.
Sounds like a plan. No, it doesn't! Me? What are you talking about?
I just need to burn myself out by not sleeping and writing
She was
for
just
2 weeks
supposed to
straight.
write a novel in 2 weeks?
Yeah!
If you can pull it off.
If it's good. I know. You don't need to be so cynical about it.
Yes, I do.
That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. I heard some of my best short stories here, you know.
Really? Glad this place could be of service. Oh, it looks like someone's coming. Okay, bye. Welcome. I'm just gonna leave you to be all the customer voices.
Oh no. This is a bad idea. Help. What I learned in boating school is... What I've learned in boating school is... Hey there. Hello. Good evening.
For here, miss?
Yes, please.
Quick, Pie! Jump on Discord and help voice things! Quick, Magic! Jump on Discord and help voice things!
Not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend?
That depends highly on your mood.
Quick, everyone! Throw some Discord! Seed some chaos! I'm just here to meet my boyfriend.
Chaos is great.
Not planning to be awake all night. Can't do, dear stream parents. My voice may never be heard.
Then it's aces and 1 aloe. I mean, technically we're not currently playing one of the dating sims anyway, but...
There is no attraction here. I think.
I'm attracted to the coffee. I want the coffee.
What a sitcom that would be. 2 aces and an aloe. We're the setup to a very bad joke.
Hmm?
I said, we're the setup to a very bad joke.
bad joke.
I said the setup, not the one that I know.
Two aces and an aloe walk into a coffee shop.
Actually, yeah, I want that sitcom.
I think the sitcom is already here in the form of chat.
I think the sitcom is partially fueled by, can I sleep?
No sleep for Sharky. Coffee. Coffee only.
I don't drink.
Coffee's not alcoholic. Unless you're me, in which case I added bourbon to my latte.
I don't drink. But instead of the punchline I've ever seen being, the aces don't get the sacks, it's, Ellie's being a thirsty dingus. That would be the quote-unquote better punchline?
That would be the punchline we'd get.
Yeah. So, definitely no coffee.
I mean, it's okay for people to be aloe too.
I'm thirsty dingus. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's definitely okay to be a thirsty dingus. Or just thirsty and not a dingus. Or just a dingus.
Anyway, instead of the punchline of every scene being the aces don't get the sex, it's the aces want cake.
Oh man, can I order a cake and just have a cake delivered tomorrow? What places deliver cakes?
Gonna message your roommate. Hey, I know I missed it by a little bit, but we gotta get Sharky a quarter birthday cake. It'll be a quarter of a birthday cake.
She is too busy dealing with it. No problem.
Okay, but if I paid for y'all to have a cake, then
she actually
gets
wouldn't
cake.
be eating it.
Does she not like cake?
It's not that she doesn't like, she's not a big cake person.
Easter cake. Easter's this weekend. Happy Zombie Jesus Day coming up. Does that mean that today is Jesus?
The day Jesus died.
Die Day?
Yeah, today's Good Friday is the day Jesus died.
Jesus was clearly a lich. Look, liches are zombies.
Liches are not zombies.
Yes, they are. They're undead.
No, undead is a very general term.
No, but a lich is basically a zombie necromancer.
No?
Yes, they are.
No?
Depends on how you view zombies.
Zombies are reanimated corpses. Liches are not reanimated corpses. They're a soul that is messed up and warped to a dramatic degree.
I hate that this music stops every time I look away from the window.
Yeah, no, there's no place near me that delivers cakes.
In fantasy fiction, a lich is a type of undead creature. Various
Yes,
works
it's
of
undead.
fantasy fiction, such as Clark Ashton Smith's The Empire of Necromancers, had used lich as a general term for any corpse, animated or inanimate, before the term's specific use in fantasy role-playing games.
Yes, but when you say the word lich now,
Liches are spellcasters who seek to defy death by magical means. The term derives from lich, an archaic term for a corpse.
okay, but when you're talking about a lich now, it's not referencing the same thing.
But like
the term has been changed from that definition.
It's a type of zombie. You're not gonna convince me otherwise. I don't know where you're getting warped soul from, but that's like a specific iteration from somewhere.
You know what? That's
But it says lich was literally an archaic term for a corpse.
Okay, but archaic and what the term means now.
Okay, but I'm talking
things.
etymology. The etymology of lich as an undead creature comes from it being a word for a corpse. So it's not a twisted soul at all. It's the corpse, which means it's a zombie. Welcome, Unicorn. We're playing this game, but actually we're just yelling and arguing about what liches are.
I'm not yelling.
Okay, I'm yelling. And discussing Jesus. I mean, actually, Jesus is not a lich. Jesus is a corpse that was reanimated by his father. Happy Easter weekend.
No?
What do you mean, no?
I mean, technically his father didn't do anything? No. They work all the time.
Oh.
No, what? It's...
Well, hello.
We're happy that you work, and if you decide to comment like now, it's happy to hear.
Yes. I mean, you're welcome to just participate in chat.
But if you don't...
If you prefer to lurk, that's also okay. But you are welcome to participate in chat.
Next family gathering, I'm really pissed off. Good.
I mean, my argument is that a lich is a subset type of zombie. So, he can be both. That said, how many times does Jesus raise other dead?
He only did it once. Lazarus. No, not Lazarus. No, once it...
And does Jesus raise the dead after he has died?
No.
Then he's not a lich.
Well, the top... well, no, there's Lazarus, and I think there might have been one other person. Yeah, there was a girl that he raised from the dead.
Okay, so far you've proven that Jesus is a necromancer.
Well, I mean, it depends on after he dies, raised from the dead, right? Like, are you talking about accounts written in the Bible after he's dead, or are you considering the Book of Revelations?
Do you think I know where in the Bible the Book of Revelations is?
Okay, the Book of Revelations is the end that talks about the end times.
Is the rapture supposed to raise the dead? I thought the rapture was taking away living people.
Okay, so here's the thing. The rapture isn't actually a thing written in the Bible. It's not a thing that the Bible ever talks about. It is something people assume based on things written in the Bible, but it never specifically says that, like, Jesus is gonna come back and take away everybody and then all the bad things happen. Like, that doesn't actually say a thing in the Bible about that. It is assumed based on passages and other passages that the rapture was going to be a thing, and then the whole end times happens after the rapture. Basically to punish all the people who weren't taken away and give them one final chance to convert. Just me saying, the Left Behind books did a number of bad things that Dante's and Divine Comedy did to the Catholic Church. Like bringing the idea of purgatory. And that there's like what?
So what you're telling me is that Dante's Inferno became canon.
Yes. Dante's Inferno is literally canon. That people just took as canon.
Did you read this yet?
Yeah. And Left Behind is also majorly canon.
What is?
The Left Behind series. It's a very, very popular Christian book series that an author wrote to about like the book of Revelation
stuff. Lore.
What?
And yet you get mad when I call it Christian lore or Christian mythology. Sorry.
The Left Behind series is a book series where author was like, here's what I think the end times is going to be like. So it had the whole rapture thing, it all had the whole Antichrist. The Antichrist got stabbed, he got resurrected, he gained like superpowers and was able to raise dead and do this, that, the other thing. He waged war, there were nukes.
Sharky started.
Oh my gosh. At one point, I'm like, maybe I should reread these, and another part of me is like, no, you'll have bad PTSD flashbacks to high school. Because I read them in high school.
Definitely fits the definition of mythology. It's just a still practice religion as opposed to like Norse mythology.
I mean, still,
like, some people
technically
still
practice.
Yeah, like, some people have picked up, like, wrapped into whatever form of paganism they practice.
Yeah.
So, like, there are still people who worship, say, like, Egyptian gods, or like
or
Greek gods.
The Norse.
Or
the Norse is still, yeah, like.
I had roommates who taught me how to read, do rune reading things, and they very much talk as though those gods are real too. They say this god likes me.
There are some versions. There's some versions of Christianity that view them as like those quote the gods as quote existing, but they're more like either like.
I should double check what the name of the Norse god is that is for the rune that is apparently very me.
Or like we're like demons, or just like people who are influential or something like that. Like because I mean, technically, there are some Christians who view any other religion as like the devil twisting their minds.
Hello, I'm here to twist your mind.
And this is why I'm like, why do people watch us? You get me started on theology, and I'm not even a theology person. I'm not the one who I know who went to literal Christian college to become a pastor and got a master's in this. I am just some dumb kid who went to elementary and high school and had Bible classes sometimes. That said, other groups of Christians were big. Yes, there are some groups who believe that like the Catholic Church is being led astray, or like Mormons or Baptists because of this doctrine, that doctrine that they don't believe to. That is a very true thing. Just untwist it when you're done. Otherwise I get a horrible headache. It's perfect for this weather. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in, please. But they said no cough.
Why did this just update?
I don't know.
I keep expecting another back button! There isn't. See, this has chocolate.
Chocolate.
That's dark chocolate.
Chocolate.
But what if I do chocolate milk?
Chocolate milk, chocolate milk, chocolate milk.
And I'm gonna try it, okay?
Why are you saying okay like I have any control over life?
Milk chocolate.
Latte art?
Ooh.
Etch and sketch?
I've... very, like, I don't know how their latte art thing works, so I'm just randomly playing with it.
Isn't that usually how you're supposed to learn how mechanics work?
Sort of.
If they don't tell you, therefore you randomly play.
Well, this is what it is now. Should I serve it this way? What's this?
You're still on edge. Oh. Oh, I'm guessing it inverts how the etching works.
I'm confused, but anyway. Does this look psychedelic enough to serve?
If you want...
Serve! Go! It's a masterpiece. Is the name of the achievement I just got. 1 cup of chocolatey goodness.
Thank you. So warm.
So, you waiting for your boyfriend?
Yeah, he should be here soon. Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in one night.
Unless her boyfriend stands her up.
I thought this place would be more crowded. Considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Because it's the only coffee shop that's still open past midnight, it's mostly empty. Now that you mention it, is it good for business having the coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not.
Yup, what she said.
Then why?
I just love doing it. Fuck daytime. There's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. This definitely feels just ripped off Valhalla.
That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking. But how can you survive in a coffee shop like this?
That's a secret. We're
That's
embezzling
just-
money via Santa seaweed.
There is no Santa seaweed.
Yes, there is.
No.
Are you denying the glory of Santa seaweed?
Santa seaweed is a myth. Like the Loch Ness Monster in North Dakota.
What's that, like Jesus?
Ouch.
You're just running a coffee shop for the love of the game.
Now that song gonna be stuck in my head. Gosh dang it, Magic. Satan here is...
Damn rich.
That's the secret. Oh, really?
She's exaggerating.
Don't worry about it. Satan can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So, you'll still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear.
There should be more places open to hang out at night past midnight that aren't bars and stuff, though.
You know what's a good place to hang out at midnight? A bed. And sleeping in it.
The park to summon demons?
Sleeping in bed.
IHOP? IHOP is a good place to hang out at midnight.
International House of Demons?
Summon the pancake demons. That's great.
By the way, are you a regular here?
It's the International House of Practicing Witchcraft.
I don't really have anywhere else to go.
Yeah, where was
I'm
she
up all
supposed to
night.
go? IHOP?
No, Denny's.
Hmm.
Wait, did we go to IHOP or Denny's that one time? When we were up like
Doing
3
the
a.m.
setup thing, right? I
Yeah.
think that was IHOP. Pretty sure it was
Okay.
IHOP.
Well, I remember it was like stupid late, and we were like,
I feel like I remember like IHOP, like ceramic, for the cups or whatever.
if we went to IHOP, that's
Like
probably the only
plates?
time I've ever been to an IHOP.
I'm pretty sure it was an IHOP. And I
And that
just
would be the-
remember us both being tired as fuck.
And that's the only time I've been to an IHOP. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop. Not so many options for that. No wonder.
She's a pretty good writer, you know? You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers.
Shut up! Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover stories of people around town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you! I wrote most of them, but not all. It's so cool. Then are you here to write a new piece? I should be. I don't even know what to write about.
How did you pitch your book if you didn't have an idea for your book yet? Welcome.
Hey. Well, go to the sleep. Bye. Bye. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hey there. Hello.
Hi, would you like to order something?
Surprise me. What kind of order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order.
Do you have any preferences, sir?
Something bitter to keep me awake with milk. Oh, just a latte art on top. So coffee, milk. It's bitter.
It is bitter. I'm double checking what I'll... Coffee, milk is a cappuccino. Coffee, milk is a cafe latte. Apparently. I'm curious, what if I do coffee, milk, chocolate?
You can't.
Why?
You can only do, like, you can only, if you choose coffee, you can only choose milk. Or, like, yeah.
But latte, or mocha.
Yeah, if you choose chocolate, you can only choose, and if you choose green tea, you can only choose milk.
Bracelet finish, woo!
Woo, woo! It's not that bitter.
It's not. But it has some bitterness. I guess we'll do a cappuccino.
You don't sound too happy.
Hmm?
So
I
you
like
don't
cafe
sound
latte
too...
better.
Huh?
I like cafe latte.
Okay, but you're not making for yourself.
I know. Coffee should have chocolate in it. Heck that. Coffee should be allowed to have chocolate. They are good friends. Latte art.
Ooh, bracelety. And smiles.
Like, I don't know how
No links.
Alright, I drew a coffee cup in the coffee.
Huh.
Comments?
Yes. Yes. She drew a coffee mug inside a coffee mug, inside a coffee mug,
Yes,
inside
I
a
did.
coffee mug, inside a coffee mug, inside a coffee mug.
It also
Inside a
looks
coffee-
vaguely like a demonic smiley face.
Inside a coffee mug, inside a coffee mug, inside
And
a coffee
serve.
mug, inside a coffee mug, inside a
Don't
coffee
tempt
mug.
me for the next one to do a coffee mug in a coffee mug in their coffee mug.
In a coffee
Here's your
mug,
order.
In a coffee mug, in a coffee mug, in a coffee mug. Is that what you call latte art?
No, I call punching your face latte art.
That's cute. Perfect. As bitter as my soul. Anyway,
It's
I'm
better
just
than my
distracted.
soul. No,
I
it's
was
not.
distracted by some work. Plus there's no rain. It's okay, babies. I was having a nice chat with them.
I'm like, alright, I'm already cheering for her to dump his ass. For laughing at my latte art.
I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Bailey's. Oh, hi, where are my manners?
I'm sorry, is he introducing himself to his own girlfriend? Because he's not looking at us.
I haven't introduced myself either. My name is... Lua?
Yes, Lua.
Sharky got unstuck. I was worried we were gonna have to apply percussive maintenance to get him out of inside a coffee mug, 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 inside a coffee mug,
Here's
inside
the
a
power
coffee
button.
mug.
Beep. And reset. Snack. I take it that's what you mean by percussive maintenance. As long as it's not concussive. Come on, Sharky, turn back on. Sharky is having an error restarting, it appears. And I'm still trying to figure out which rune it was that my friends compared me to. I'll just give it a good clonk on the side of the case and see if that helps. Alright, Sharky, please clonk yourself on the side of the head. A mild slap on the shoulder. Sharky. And we hang up. And we join. Oh wait, I can't hang up the call entirely because he's still on it. Sharky, where have you gone? Ring ring. This is deliberately off key and slightly awful. Sadly, we're not in the Discord. We're in just a private Discord call. Wait, she just introduced herself and suddenly we know, like, her, like, place of occupation and everything. Where, oh, where has the Sharky gone? Where, oh, where could he be? #1 pumpkin spice fan, even though he just ordered bitter coffee with milk. Let's play with music while we look for Sharky. Seriously, where did Sharky go? Oh, we found him.
I've been sitting here trying to be quiet. You guys keep making me laugh.
He hath returned.
I've been here like biting my tongue like, don't laugh, don't laugh, stop it.
We didn't even say anything that funny.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, now this is all of the options, and they're all by this one person, which I guess figures.
Because
but also,
it's the
wow.
soundtrack to the game.
I mean, yes. But just in terms of like, wow, I have a playlist. It's all just one album from one person. It's the only music I listen to on my phone.
I mean, that sounds like me.
No, you at least have multiple Kingdom Hearts albums. Nice to meet both of you. I'm Satan.
Wait, what? It'll go on Etsy eventually. Once I get Etsy to stop flagging my listings, that's in violation policy because somebody once bought one from someone else and their child strangled themselves with it when left unattended.
Ah, right, that whole thing. Did that ever get resolved? It sounds like no.
Gosh dang it.
Oh yeah, by the way, thanks for passing along the captioning advice, Pi. But unfortunately, it doesn't work with Streamlabs, and it also doesn't work with AMD, apparently.
And I have an AMD machine.
And we both use Streamlabs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, I use whatchamacallit for regular recording. I don't use Streamlabs for recording.
Yeah, but like, we stream via Streamlabs.
Yes, we stream via Streamlabs.
So in terms of like streaming captions, we need something that works with Streamlabs, right?
Or we make our own.
Or we just use this one as imperfect as it is. I mean, anyway, auto captions are never perfect. Some I got resolved, I thought, but they just delisted a bunch of stuff that I thought were listed in a way that would no longer fulfill their policies. Ugh, I'm so sorry, Pi.
That is so...
It really sucks because I feel like Etsy, like, dominates that sort of, like, open your own store internet space so much that it's sort of like, well, what's the other one? Store envy is something.
I haven't heard of that one.
I've bought a couple things off Store Envy. I don't know if they have a similar situation though, because it's like a legal thing, right?
I've never heard of Store Envy. Is it like similar like idea to Etsy?
Just look up Store Envy. One word. the E in store is the start of the word envy. Also, fun fact, I recently discovered, that invidia comes from the Latin word for envy, because they just apparently called themselves the letters NV for next version until they had to pick a name, and then they just went with Nvidia.
Yeah.
Disputed it and pointed out the letter openers are allowed while knives are prohibited, even though they could both be used as weapons. So just because someone could give silicone necklaces to a child, they're listed for adults in every possible way. That's fair.
That isn't extremely fair.
I mean, letter openers are basically knives. They are.
Stabby, stabby.
And, like, relatively, like, there's a lot of shit out there that's not necessarily child safe, but it's not necessarily intended for children.
Yep.
If some dumbass parent is the one who, like, gives it to a child, you know, that's a little bit on them.
Sounds like what my family would do. Yes?
Anyway, I hope that resolves.
We're like
soonish.
my brother with his 6 kids.
Yeah, Shopify store or something.
Shopify?
I'm gonna look it up now. Shopify is more like merch to my understanding, but Store Envy is very similar to Etsy, and I know some people have bounced between both. Okay, no. Shopify lets you just start a business, but I don't know. I'm more familiar with Store Envy, but I don't know how
Obviously,
their
whatever.
policies are.
Whatever works better for personal.
I'm gonna look it up now. Store Envy silicone necklace. Well, I'm seeing that kind of necklace on Store Envy, it seems like. Teething necklace, nursing necklace.
Man, now Magic's got a song stuck in my head. I haven't listened to it in a while.
Silicone necklace.
Yeah, it's fine. Like,
Yeah. No, it's okay. I mean, thanks for even looking into it for us.
yeah.
I think, you know, it's not perfect, the setup we have now, but at least something. So it's not the worst. Yeah, it looks like Store Envy has the kind of necklaces and stuff that you make. Nursing necklace. Along with attention, contain small parts that may pose a choking hazard. Always supervise children while using these items. I don't know if they've had similar like controversy or trouble with it, but at least I see other similar necklaces on Store Envy. So maybe that's worth a look.
Go for it.
So you're gonna read your lines?
Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really?
I'm just like, is he supposed to be a bottle of Bailey's?
I don't know.
Like creamer?
Is anybody supposed to be anything?
I'm supposed to be a human, but I don't want to be because I want to be a demon.
Robot, so like, I don't know. Magic?
What about magic?
I've done some work for them a few times.
If Etsy specifically got sued, I'm sure Store Envy would have paid attention because they're pretty similar. But they may be less strict about it or something.
Magic, yes, Papa.
Yeah, well, you said magic and then you didn't continue. What were you gonna say to magic?
I wasn't going to say anything to magic.
Well, then why did you say magic?
The concept of magic, not the person of magic.
Magic's a fox.
Do you require some chemistry knowledge, Papa?
I always require chemistry knowledge, please and thank you.
How does one become mechanical? Oh, I'll just Bible thump. Why are you thumping a Bible? It's not my field, I'm afraid.
Yeah, if anything, it's our field.
To thump a Bible?
No. Thumping a Bible is your, whichever people went to Christian college.
Oh,
field.
my pastor friend.
Yes, that's his field. It's not our field.
I mean, technically I don't have a field.
Technically, you have employment, and therefore there is a field that you are in.
Is getting cursed at and yelled at employment?
Yes. It's called customer service.
Can I trading customer service for a better version of customer service 2.0?
Truly, the fantasy of this game is in that it has patient customers.
Can we upgrade customer service to 2.0 or maybe 4.0? Because the current version really sucks. Wait, did I tell you what happened today? So, one of the people who swore me out, or the person who
cussed
was
you out?
last week, called back in today twice.
Oh.
Didn't get me.
Okay.
Got a person that we actually both know,
Okay.
who works there. And I was overhearing the conversation, wait, who are you talking to? And they told me they know. I'm like, oh yeah, that's that jerk. They basically told them to fix, and it's basically being just tell him to do that and get him off our back. Because he needs to actually listen to us and not just be it doesn't work the way I want, so fix it. Guy got him off the phone, called back again to get somebody in our California team, and basically demanded.
I swore at this customer service line last week. I should call them again. Our caption's stuck again.
And called back again and basically demanded to speak to our manager because he's been calling every single day and we haven't been solving everything and brr brr brr. And my manager's just to the person he called in to the tech that he got, message my manager. Manager's phone don't work, have him email me. And then manager got the email and it was from that guy's boss who was his computer's not working, we've had him do this and it works the way he wants. Can we just replace his computer? Blah blah blah. And my boss goes to his boss and was hey, I'm thinking of refusing this guy because he called one of our techs the words that he said to me.
Mm-hmm.
And he's is that okay? And his boss was yeah, go for it. Yeah, should have done that. He's already been reported to his VP for doing that. Yeah. So
as I've said, what kind of person, like, I really can't wrap my head around. Someone works in your organization, which eventually rolls up to all, like, the same CEO. Like, this is your company. This isn't even, like... I mean, you shouldn't swear at customer service people for places where you don't work either. But, like, why would you cuss out someone who works at your same place of business? Who can report you to someone who is directly in your chain of command?
Yep.
Are you begging to get fired? Because that's what happens in my mind. It's like, oh God, I'm gonna be fired.
And guess what? Hasn't been fired.
Like, even if I assume, like, a level of entitlement to cuss out customer service in general, which is already, like, why?
Really entitled.
Why would you do that? But, like, even if I assume that level of entitlement, to cuss out someone who works for your same workplace. Seriously?
And here's the kicker, right? Like, basically he wanted to print something out and it wasn't, and there was a legitimate issue where it wasn't printing correctly. So I showed him a different way to print it out that was working properly. We verified it. I printed it to the exact same printer. I was remoted into his computer. Like, we verified it worked. And he was like, it's not the correct format. And I'm like, okay, what do you mean it's not the correct format? It's not the correct format. Okay, but it's printing out literally what you're trying to print. It's printing out the exact thing you're trying to print. The exact same information, the exact same way. What do you mean different format? I'm not disputing you. It's printing out the same information, but it's not the right format. What do you mean? I don't know how to describe it to you. It's just not the right format. Fix it so I can do it the way I want.
Yeah, Pi, that's sort of my thing is, like, if you deliberately cuss out someone who works for your same company, like, how do you justify that to yourself? I feel like at that point it's not even a matter of, like, human, like, basic decency, basic respect for other people. It's not even that. It's like a sense of self-preservation.
And, like, I had a person the other day, like, what was it, like Tuesday or something, Wednesday or something like that, who got his account information and it wasn't working. So I'm like, okay, well, what website are you on? What area you're running into? Like, let me assist with figuring out why you can't get into your account. Because it's a problem if you can't get into your account.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, can you send me over the information again? Well, sir, I don't have that information
just
because...
Keep playing as you talk.
I don't have that information because I don't have that. Like, it's not something that I have access to. I can't see what was sent to you. And the guy basically just got frustrated that I said I can't forward him the information and was like, you guys are all effing useless. I'm just gonna go talk to my manager.
Oh my God, it's Steve. Sharky, did you know you were in this game?
No! And so I immediately went to a higher up and I'm like, hey, so this guy just called the entire help desk effing useless. And they're like, cool, we're gonna report him immediately. And the funny thing was, at least funny to me, is the person was part of, like, a buyout that's happening, because I work for a big company, so buyouts happen like every other week or every week. So, like, the transition hadn't fully happened yet, where, like, the company wasn't fully under us yet. They were still transitioning over. And the guy is already cursing us out and getting pissed off at us. And so I'm like, this
so
person
what you're saying is, he's in the perfect position to not be fired, just not hired on.
Yeah. Well, technically, like, already been moved, like was moving over and stuff like that. So like they could easily halt the process.
Right. Like they're not officially fully hired, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. But I mean, it was like this person from this like buyout, because I had the exact one, just did that, and it was just like already knew where to go, already knew who to talk to, and they're like, I'm like, okay, cool, because want to see what happens with that. And then my boss was joking, oh, you should send that person's name around so if they ever call back in again, we can be like, oh, IT support, oh. I hear that we're useless, so how can I not help you? Because, cool, you want to call your IT department useless? That's a good way to never have anything fixed.
Yeah. And again,
like,
the thing with IT is, like, people are calling in because they don't know how to do a thing. Or, like, they have some problem that they couldn't figure out themselves.
Well, usually the call-in because they don't know how to do a thing is, like, they don't know how to, like, click a button properly.
Well, I'm saying in terms of, like, say, like, if you go to customer service at a store, it's something like, oh, I need to refund this or something, like, you need someone to do it for you. But, like, IT is literally like, I do not know how to do this, and therefore I need someone else to help tell me how to do this. So, like,
but
you inherently are admitting that you need help with something. So, like, maybe have a little bit of fucking humility.
Yeah, but the problem is, to them, it's more, I don't know how to do this. I don't care to learn how to do this. I am calling for you to do it for me. So, like, I had a person call in who, like, was having a problem with schedules, and their schedule was literally deleted by somebody. Which is a problem, but there's nothing that we can't roll it back, like, we can't bring a deleted schedule back, because the system is terrible. So we're like, you have to press this button to roll over, to like send the information in again to create the schedule. Like, it's the only thing. And the person was like, okay, so do it for me. I'm like, ma'am, it's not our department to do that. Like, you have the ability to do that, so all you need to do is press this button to do it. Because I'm not doing it for them, because it's not my flipping job to do, like, to make their schedules for them. That's their flipping job. But they were inherently, one, also calling all of us a liar for saying it was being deleted, and they're like, it wasn't deleted. Well, how do you know that? Because nobody has access to it. A lot of people have access to it. No, they don't. And even if they do have access, all of them are out in the field and they're not doing anything with it. Well, how do you know? Because they don't. So you're deliberately calling us liars, and now you're demanding that we do your job for you? No, that's not gonna flippin' fly. And, like, that's the level of, like, self-entitlement this company has. And it's everywhere in the company. And it seems to sometimes go away the higher the position is. Because, like, the chillest people I've talked to are the VPs and the presidents.
So what you're saying is, middle management is insecure.
Lower management is the most insecure.
Well, I feel like I say middle management, like, basically non-top managers. Because if you're a manager, there's inherently someone below you. I don't know if that's the normal meaning of middle management, but...
No, I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up now.
I don't think so. Because, I mean, our management levels have, like, 8 tiers. And, like,
That's
the people...
a lot of tiers.
What?
That's a lot of tears.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's not even including, like, the supervisors. That's just the people who have the word manager in their title.
Apparently, middle managers are the unhappiest employees at U.S. organizations.
So middle management is literally everyone at my company.
But you're right. They're the managers of managers, apparently.
Yeah.
And then
So,
there's
like,
line managers.
So, like, technically, what'd you say, first line managers?
Line managers. Like, they manage the line workers.
Yeah, like, those are usually the most entitled, in my opinion.
How are they the most entitled? You're the second bottom of the company.
Third bottom in my company. But yeah.
Who's below the people that the line managers are?
Supervisors, and then there's the people at the bottom.
Oh, I forget that supervisors exist in some places because I just
Yep.
associate them as being the managers.
Yeah, technically they're different. They are managed completely different in
Yeah,
our
but
systems.
I would say that in that case, that's like a wording difference, and it's actually the supervisors that you're saying who are the line managers at that point. Who's the bottom top bottom in your company?
Not
And
IT.
Who's Queen Bee?
Not IT. Okay, so, and here's the problem: the supervisors are just as bad as the managers.
Or the Spank Waffle Bug? Also,
Like,
I'm looking forward to that waffle stream now. Maybe
I
I will finally be able to use my waffle maker that I got and then haven't used.
For our company, the people on the front line basically like, well, we're the ones making you guys all the money, so you need to listen to us. Like, they're not the people making the contracts. They're not the ones people like doing all like the business side of things. They're like, we're the ones making you guys all the money, so you need to
What the
listen to
fuck
us.
are you doing that you think you're making all the money? How much money have you personally made, motherfucker?
Something they manage. They are, in my opinion, one of thousands of people who work at the company who manage $1 million accounts.
That's nice.
I'm like, I hesitate every time that they bring that up because I'm like, yeah, you and literally everyone else on this company. Because this is like billions of dollars worth of company. My manager said one time, like, if they ever say, like, we manage blah, blah, blah millions of dollars. Yeah, well, we manage every $1 billion worth of this company. So, like, stop trying
I mean,
to hold this over
honestly, it's
us.
like, oh, and you can't manage any of that if we don't set up your computer. So who's really in charge here?
But I know I would get fired if I said that. My manager could get away with it. I would get fired immediately. Because can't really say.
Okay, the nice version is sir or ma'am or gentle person. I don't know what the non-binary, slightly condescending but polite term would be. But whichever. I believe you called in asking for help. So would you like me to help you?
I had a person today who was like trying to run this report and like it was failing.
Saran.
Saran? Interesting.
That just makes me think of saran wrap.
See, my mind went to ceramics. But I had this person who was like running this report and it was erroring out. And I'm like, okay, what happens if you press this button instead? Okay, sir, what happens if you press this button instead? Well, I haven't tried it because
I mean, technically, I suppose, in terms of a non-binary version, I don't think a non-binary person wants to be spoken to with that condescending, polite talk in the first place.
Yes.
So I don't know that there is necessarily a preferred neutral version of that. But
but like when I kept being like, what happens if you try? I'm like, and they're like, well, I never tried it, but because blah blah, and I'm like, well, can you try it? And then they started getting on my case for being so rude and blah 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 blah, blah. And I'm like, sir, I'm just asking you to try it because if you're having an issue, this would solve it. So can you try it? I eventually like got him to shut up about me being so rude to try it, and it worked. But he's like, well, I've never done it this way before, blah blah blah. Do I have to do blah blah blah? And I'm like, if the other way's not working, do it this way, and it seems to work. What a shocker!
But it should work the way I want it to work.
And it's just the point of like every time I'm like, well, what if have you tried this way? It's like, have you tried this way? No.
For that matter, I keep having to give because sometimes customer service people at my job pass along customer complaints to the devs if they like aren't able to solve it themselves because it's like a bug or something. And I have had to tell customer service people so many times, like, please tell the user that this is not a bug and that we're not fixing it because this is how it works. Like,
yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, but I can't fix this for you because we have to support this other use case that conflicts with it.
You literally can't fix what isn't technically broke.
Well, like, you could argue, well, it should work this way. The thing is, in this particular case, there's a counter argument because there's another use case we have to support, which directly conflicts.
Yeah, which would make sense.
Yeah.
People don't like change Sharky because they're running things. See, the thing is, like, it's not ever me saying like, no, you can't do it with it. Like, there's only a few cases where I'm like, no, you can't do it this way. You have to do it this way. Right.
I just realized that if I step away, I can't mute my audio because then it won't caption you.
Yeah.
But I'll be right back. Anyway.
It's like very rare that it's a case where I'm like, you can't do it this way. Most of the time it's, well, if it's not working this way, do it this other way for a while until the other one fixes itself because it seems like there's an issue going on right now and it's something that I can solve because I'm a help desk worker. I don't have access to this crap. And so it's like, it's not me being like, you need to change everything you're doing. It's like, for a tiny bit of time, just alter it and you'll be okay. So stop bugging us. I had people calling in today who was like, every day his account kept locking itself because he had some device with a bad password. And I kept telling him, sir, you have a bad password on some device. You need to figure it out what that is so your account can stop locking itself so you can stop calling us because every day you complain that you keep having to call us. So figure it out. But I don't know what it is. I can't possibly think about what would be locking my account. Can't you just stop it from locking itself? No! Stop! I hate my job. Why do I work in IT? Also, it surprises me how many people don't seem to know that you don't have to talk to an IT person to reset your password.
How much Sharky whining did I miss?
A lot.
Okay. Good luck.
Here's the thing that always bothers me. Do people not know you don't have to talk to an IT person to reset your password?
Nope.
Because, like, I have people been calling in being like, so can you, like, hey, I need my password reset. Okay, go to the website and reset it. Well, I don't know what website I have to go to. I don't know what I have to do. been with this company for how many years? How do you not know how to do this? You have to change your password every 2 months. How do you not know how to do this? Satan, how do you deal with annoying clients?
Punch him in the face.
Oh, but I'll get fired.
Okay, okay. You send them to hell.
But that's God's job. And I am not, and will never be God.
You send them to hell so I can punch them in the face.
Okay, again, I am not, and will never be God.
Okay, okay. You send them a ticket to Hell, Michigan.
Is there a place called Hell, Michigan?
I think it's in Michigan. Someplace. There's a city called Hell. And they have various touristy things.
I mean, yeah, it's
like,
called America.
I got married in hell or something. Or I think there's some tourist item option thing to become mayor of hell for a day. Routinely freezes over every winter. I want to visit while hell is frozen over.
And do pigs fly when you're there too?
No, it just freezes every winter.
Oh man, I'm tired. Winter can be brutal.
I miss Chicago winters.
Snow.
I haven't seen snow in 2 years. I'm so sad.
You should come visit sometime when there's not a pandemic.
When will the pandemic be over?
Maybe then you'll actually get to meet my roommate in real life instead of just secretly messaging behind my back conspiring to buy cake.
You say that like it's a bad thing to receive cake.
It's a bad thing for somebody to conspire behind my back to send me cake, yes.
Okay, so I should conspire in front of your face to send you cake over any protests.
Because guess what? My birthday is a day that nobody should ever talk about or think about. And definitely shouldn't send me cake during.
So I'll send you cake for your, I guess half birthday?
No.
1/3 birthday? I guess it's
No.
not really a 1/3 birthday.
No.
What?
No cakes. I don't want you to send
Wow, what
me
an
cake.
awkward couple. I'll send you a cake for a holiday that I've made up.
Do not send me a cake for like
Send
the
an
American
Easter
New Year.
cake. Send a feaster cake.
It's called Send Your Friend a Cake Day.
Send your ace buddy a cake day. Sounds like the most important holiday that we could possibly create.
Do not send me cake though.
Send an ace a cake day. I think that's a good day. I think that's a good holiday and I think we should do it.
Okay, but then send Satan the cake and don't send the shark a cake.
Oh, I will send you a cake
No.
in that case.
No.
With or
I
without
said
Axel?
send Satan a cake, do not send Sharky a cake.
Besides, I feel like it's a lot easier for Pi to send you a cake. You're on the same coast.
Yeah, but it'll be more fun to send you a cake.
Can I send the cake a shark? Just pack up Sharky in a giant box and ship him to a bakery.
I mean, you can try. I might suffocate on the way. But that's
We'll poke
fine.
holes in it.
It's fine.
We'll poke holes in the box, not to worry.
Yeah, you'll poke holes through me? Cool.
Dot, dot, dot. All of the dot, dot, dot.
Now I'm seeing like, can I send the cake a shark is like a new version of give a mouse a cookie, whatever that book was. Was it Give a Mouse a Cookie? Or did I make that up? Yeah, Give a Mouse a Cookie. That was it.
Ow, we've hit... God, I fucking hate my family.
Yes, if you give a mouse a cookie is one of several? Wait. There is more than one. Oh my lord. Wait. Listen to this.
If you give a moose a muffin.
If you give a cat mouse a cookie, if you give a moose a muffin, if you give a pig a pancake, the best mouse cookie, if you take a mouse to the movies, if you take a mouse to school, if you give a pig a party, Merry Christmas Mouse, time for school mouse, if you give a cat a cupcake, Happy Valentine's Day Mouse, Happy Easter Mouse, if you give a dog a donut, it's Pumpkin Day Mouse, Happy Birthday Mouse, if you give a mouse a brownie. Oh.
I feel like if you give a moose a muffin sounds familiar.
I mean, that one was made in 91. I only know if you give a mouse a cookie because my school's boring. I didn't know that there were other ones. Wow.
A moose putting on a puppet show.
But how does a moose put on a puppet show with the whatever that moves? With sock puppets, but meese don't wear socks.
And a sheet to cover antlers.
But meese don't wear socks.
Why not? What if their hooves get cold?
Why would a meese have cold hooves?
Why would a meese?
Yeah,
This moose wears a sweater, though. Sweater moose.
How does a moose... Okay, but how does a moose put on a sweater?
Why does our thing keep, like, not detecting when we talk? Hello?
I'm saying, how?
How what?
How does a moose put on a sweater?
Well, how do you put on a sweater?
I don't.
It's a cardigan.
I don't know what a cardigan is off the top of my head. He doesn't. You knit the sweater around the moose. It binds up the front. But how does he get his arms or legs in? How do you hold it to, like, get the legs in? There are so many questions, and there are so little answers.
Are we gonna have to have story time with Auntie Pie where I read this book for Sharky? Yes, apparently we do. That can follow the waffles.
The 11:30 Sharky just doesn't understand.
What 11:30 a.m. Sharky understand?
No, because...
Can you gonna borrow from my friend's library? Yeah, Pie. Go, go.
11:30 a.m. Sharky's also half asleep.
That's not how I anticipated the dump him to go. Although I suppose I was cheering for it. No alcohol. But I have alcohol.
Go to Valhalla for that.
Yeah, that's a different game.
But he hasn't finished with the one drink.
Well, he wants another drink, and you know what? I'll take his fucking money. This is what he gets for making fun of my latte art earlier.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I'm so yawny today.
Oh, yeah?
And what I'm super excited for at the end of this month? Pokemon Snap.
Alright, that's coming up.
I'm so excited. Can I play that for a stream?
You could.
Since it's not like Pokemon, it's just pictures.
I never said you couldn't play Pokemon on the stream.
But like pictures. I can actually be a photographer for once in my life.
You could. I
Since,
support it.
Since like I don't actually take pictures of anything or anyone, myself included, because why would I take a picture of myself because I look hideous?
24/7 a beat to relax/study to. What is this achievement I just got?
Let me look. Coffee Talk Achievables. What's it called?
24/7 music to something something? 24/7 something.
It wasn't on that one. Steve. Oh, here we go. You will obtain this achievement once you listen to all songs.
Oh. I'm not even setting the music right now, but that's cool.
You don't even need to listen to the whole song, it just needs to be on.
I think I made a flower.
But is it a two flower?
No, it's only one flower. Oh well. I'm a servant.
Oh, interesting, interesting. The achievements.
What the fuck? I gave him a green tea latte. By the way, are you married? What? This right here, though. Do you have someone you love? I love this coffee shop.
I love sleep. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's what the 5 means. When it was saying like, do you want to trash or do you want to serve, and it has the X5.
That you can only do 5 a day or something?
You can trash 5 before you have to serve. So each time you have the ability to serve, you can do 5. You can trash 5 drinks.
I see.
And there's an achievement for trashing 25.
Wait, so each time you make someone's shit?
This achievement specifically.
Wait, he's suddenly my friend?
Apparently. It specifically says you can only trash 5 drinks before you're forced to serve. That's all it says.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I figured it was like a limit, but.
It's a limit before
Okay.
you're forced to serve.
You're gonna drink yourself green tea till sunrise? What the fuck?
No sleep till green tea.
She's just like, what the fuck did I just witness?
Yes. Pause.
She looks horrified. She looks traumatized. She looks like, what's that one Pokemon? That one terrified looking cat Pokemon. Meow something?
Meowstick?
Pokemon Meow.
Yeah, Meowstick. Well, Meowstick, there's
no.
there's
no, it was from Esper. Sorry.
The pre-evolution of Meowstick.
Yes, it was Esper. That's what her face looks like.
I know.
That traumatized look.
Well, I mean, if you've read the Pokedex entries for Esper, you would also be traumatized.
What is it again?
In Pokemon X, it says the organ that emits its intense psychic power is sheltered by its ears to keep power from leaking out. And Y, it says it has enough psychic energy to blast everything within 300 feet of itself, but it has no control over its powers. On one of the other ones, it says, though Esper's expression never changes, behind the blank stares is an intense struggle to contain its devastating psychic powers. It's killed its emotions in order to make sure it doesn't kill the rest of you.
Was that the end already?
It's the end of the day.
Sweet
as
spicy
you know
chai latte
it.
from the town of Aden, Yemen.
And we don't fight.
It's been almost 2 hours already.
It's the end of the day as we know it. Zombies!
What? 2020 has a virus?
Yeah,
Who
but this is
knew?
September. The virus came much earlier than September.
Seattle groceries distribution problems harm local restaurants. Fire plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. Yup. Fire! That's definitely not ice. Anyway, so disband ice.
I'm tired.
Yeah?
What are we doing awake? Why are we awake? Why are we doing this?
Because we stream however many times a week.
Is that a good idea?
We stream 3 times a week.
Again, is that a good idea? Oof. Oof. That's also a good question.
They can suck a fart out of a balloon. No, I think they can lick a border wall, is what I would like to wish upon them. Ice should lick the border wall.
If they lick it enough times, will they get to the center just like what's the...
Like a
what's
Tootsie
the,
Pop?
What's the permit? Yes, that. Sorry, my brain is going on shutdown mode, so it's not working as expected.
I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck Freya apparently got, like, the promise of a book deal when she pitched a book that she didn't know what she was going to write in yet. Like, she didn't have an idea. She didn't know what she was going to write at all. Somehow pitched it, and somehow got like, yeah, if you write a whole draft of this entire book in a month, yeah, I'll get you a book deal. What?
That's where the challenge comes in. Who knows what you're gonna write? Have fun deciding. I wish them every possible inconvenience possible for the rest of the possible eternity. Possible.
Always 1/4 short at the parking meter. The match to their favorite socks is always missing. They always forget something when they go to the grocery shopping.
Wait. You're supposed to wear matching socks?
Sharky, have you been cursed with what should be afflicted upon ice?
Wait, you're supposed to wear matching socks? I don't even think I have matching socks on right now.
I hope that every time they buy eggs, they accidentally drop the carton just as they get home.
Well, no, you don't have. But if you care about that thing, that's fair. Some people do care about that thing. I think my parents always yelled at me for that because it was important to them that I wore matching socks for some reason, because they made it seem like I would be respected for it because people are looking at my sock choices.
Look, I like to wear matching socks, which is to say I really feel uncomfortable if I'm wearing socks that don't match. However, that's a thing for my knowledge that no one else can see because my socks are always hidden inside of, like, boots.
See, my thing is I'm always wearing different white socks.
I did have someone comment to me in, I think, middle school or something about how she thought it was so fun that I wore a different pair of socks every day. And I'm like, yes?
Get them home, put them in the fridge, then not realize until I'm going to use them that all of them are just cracked up with the bonds that leaked and piece of the garden. So they break and get everywhere when they try to take them out. You are evil.
See, my feeling is that if they drop them just as they get home, they may be impulsed to go out and buy another one. And then they go home with the new one and drop it again.
But yeah, like, I don't wear colorful socks. I wear white socks. Like, boring, plain, like, nothing fancy about them in any way, shape, or form. But they're slightly different enough that, like, if you care about matches, like, you could do that. But, like, I just grab, here's a white sock, okay, put the white socks on.
Like, oh right, there was that time that someone commented that we're like an old married couple. That time when I found a sock of yours from when you had stayed over.
Oh, right.
It was just like, God. No, you just, like, somehow dropped a sock.
I don't even know how I dropped a sock.
I don't know. It was in a random, like, hidden away place in my apartment. I found it, like, days later.
Shark socks! See, I don't own shark socks.
You know, it'd be really cute if we made Sharky socks as a merch item.
That would be cute, but then I would probably have to buy them, but that
just
would
like we have
to
get Sharky pajamas. Sharky Insane pajamas.
No, because then I would actually have to buy them and wear them.
It'd be so cute.
Because I flipping love pajamas. And if they had a Sharky Insane pajamas, I would love. I'm filing that information away for later.
little shark in bat pajama pants? How
I'm
cute
wor-
would that
I'm
be?
I'm worried what information Pi is filing away.
Why settle for later? Send him
Why?
a late quarter birthday present now.
No.
It's a cop.
Lucky for you, my filing system is garbage.
Unlucky for you. Mine's less so, maybe. Unlucky for you, I just threatened to send you quarter birthday presents and stuff.
And you never do, thankfully.
You know, you're right. I did make that agreement with your friend that if she priced her shit properly, then as a reward I would send you a quarter birthday present. And then I didn't do that. I need to keep up my end of the bargain.
No, you don't.
I do.
You can just allow her to price your things properly, and then that's it. It's an infinite pile of post-it notes, and my cat keeps stealing them. Go for you, cat. Go for you. The game has suddenly stopped, and I'm afraid.
Hmm?
I said the game has suddenly stopped moving, and I'm afraid. Good, the game has moved. Now I'm less afraid.
Good?
You don't know my fears. My fears are everything. My fears are everywhere. My fears are eternal.
Why does everyone in the city apparently just know that this cop is lactose intolerant? What the fuck can I even make him? All this undiscovered shit.
Coffee.
Thanks to his profile, everyone knows he's lactose intolerant. Yup.
Coffee.
Sweet, healthy coffee. Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, you have more thing.
I have what appears to be honey and ginger now. And he wants coffee that is slightly sweet with no milk. But given that he's a cop, I'm kind of tempted to put milk in. I wonder what's gonna happen if I do.
You get an achievement if you mess up a drink. That's all I know.
I'm okay with poisoning this cop with milk.
He posted a picture
So
of
he
his
has
lactose
awful
intolerant
poops.
poops once, so now we all know way too much. Oh, Pi.
I'm just gonna fucking do it. We'll see what happens, you know?
No art.
Hmm?
No art. That is too good.
Oh, I'll
I
give
said-
him an art. What the fuck did it just do?
I'm like, I don't know what you're trying to be.
It's a poop.
I'm probably the last who understood that. But that's normal for me. I'm the last to understand most things.
Specialty cup for the man on duty. That's right. The one and only espresso.
Pew, 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 pew. How do you know about his?
Nope. But I have more information about her, apparently. Surreal and weird short stories. I aspire to be someone like Gil Naiman or Maruki Harukami. Yeah?
I don't know who the last person was.
It's the same pattern. They're another novelist.
More I don't know work by them.
I think Kafka by the Sea is a very well-known one. I don't know. There's multiple very well-known ones. Murakami is quite an established author.
Let's see, how many of them have I heard? What one did you say?
Why does he look high? I only gave you milk, dude.
I don't think I've heard of any of these. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of any of these. Huh.
Oops.
Add salt into the wounds. Throw the salt in the fire. Whoa. Anyway.
Anyway.
Oh no. Oh, my brain kind of was just like, hey, say a thing, and then it's like, without it continuing, it's like, no, you don't get words. You don't get it, thoughts. Just be stuck in the void. Become one with the void.
What if I already am, though?
You are not one with the void if you still exist. And again, I ask, why do people listen to us / watch us / whatever?
Yep. Because we're dumb. Dumb people are funny, I guess. I don't know.
Have I told a single joke tonight?
Probably.
I don't
Don't
think
ask
so.
me what, but probably.
I haven't gotten you to laugh, so it shouldn't have been that funny.
Who said I laugh at funny things?
Me?
But why did you say that?
Because I did. Am I lying or something? Are you trying to call me a lying liar who lies? Because I'm not a lying liar who lies, I think, maybe.
Goodbye, cup.
Oh yes, you are the best, Satan.
I am. I am the best Satan. I like that other Satan. I mean, what's that Satan even doing? These two looked ripped straight out of anime.
Oh?
Just look at them. They look like anime characters.
What anime would they be from?
I don't know, but just look at them. Coffee and ginger?
Like, I'm just like, what anime would they be from?
I don't know, just some generic anime.
What is generic anime? I can't decide on if Jesus is a lich or a zombie. No? What are we supposed to decide? Sharky.exe has failed. Please sleep and log out.
Like, I don't know how this is gonna end up. But you know, if I get to trash it 5 times per drink.
I should probably hit that soon now.
Ah! It's a legit thing, apparently.
That doesn't surprise me.
What, just coffee with bits of ginger in it?
Yeah.
It surprises me.
So no, we did not decide lich or Zandy.
I mean, I'm still on the side of like, a lich is a type of zombie. Ooh, I made a new drink. Besides over the coffee, ground coffee at the
I
bottom
like
of the cup.
ginger
Originally
in
from
my
Indonesia. Interesting.
I like ginger in my
I
coffee.
feel like I could see like a ginger latte or something. And I've put ginger into like a pumpkin spice latte before as like one of the spices or something. But just chunks of ginger floating in my coffee sounds weird to me. But apparently it's a thing, so I guess I'll have to try it. I guess I'm making another coffee ginger. Actually, I'm gonna try something that I'm gonna have to junk. Just to see if it's a real thing.
Oh,
It is a thing.
Oh.
I have to trash it because it's not the order, but it is a thing. Milk ginger coffee. Actually, I don't know if it's a thing or if they're just like, that's not a thing. And just list off
Gingerbread
the
is my
ingredients.
fave, but I also sometimes grate a little bit of fresh ginger in there.
I guess I could see grating a bit of ginger. Gingerbread in coffee would be pretty good flavor-wise, but gingerbread's not just ginger. Oh, hi, Malik!
I just saw what you read, Malik. Oh.
Have I missed Discord messages or something?
Yeah, you missed the Discord message.
No. Whoops.
It's fine. It just got posted. Everything you brew will have a real name like that, even if it's not a real recipe. Makes sense.
But I can believe that something that has like a name like, well, did it add something to my list? No, it didn't. So that's why I'm like, I don't think that's a real thing. Because the rest of these have like names and entries.
How are you, Malik?
This was a bar! I wonder what it could be referencing.
Nothing? Nothing. There is no reference. Right? There is no reference.
Mr. Hyde.
What are you hiding from?
I was gonna ask, is there a Mr. C? Vegan vampire. Professional model. You know what it is? You think that's a reference to Hyde, the Japanese, like, singer, artist, person?
There's an artist named Hyde?
Yeah, I saw him in concert once when I saw this other band.
Interesting.
I think he's actually, I think he went solo, but I think he was part of L'Arc-en-Ciel, which is a pretty decently well-known Japanese band. It's been around a long time.
I don't know things. Sharky don't know.
They glance at each other like,
That was what I thought. I think there are two kinds of... these two are kind of referencing Jekyll and Hyde.
see, but they're not the same person. And it's Gala. Although I wonder if there'll be a Jekyll character later. Just like, oh my, there's a... I think this game came out even before COVID was a thing, but heh, rainbow coffee, heh. Blood last. We're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. Has some cultural concerns. I would try blood-based drinks. Damn. Seriously? Seriously?
Just,
I'm like, I guess there's ginger turmeric chai as like a type of chai. Because my roommate has gotten it from the Indian store before, like an instant one where they have a few different variations on instant chai. And one of them is, I think, ginger turmeric. I think they may also just have a plain turmeric. But that would be a lightly caffeinated ginger drink. I should figure out what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight, too.
you should probably figure that out soon.
Yeah, well, I'm still playing until I finish this thing.
I used to drink ginger too.
I tried the ginger turmeric chai, and it's not bad, but it's not what I usually think of as chai, but I mean, it's like a legit thing. But I think it's regional. So probably, I think it might be like the parts of India that might be more geographically close to China or something. Yeah, there's also the, like golden milk thing, which has been also ripped off from Indian culture, I think. I mean, ginger and turmeric are a good combination, and they're very similar. Like, if you've ever looked at a picture of a turmeric root, it literally just looks like ginger but orange. So they go well together. So you can do it in other forms. And they're good. How long is this coffee shop actually open each day?
I don't know.
Brown sugar.
While the moon's still up, I guess.
Hmm?
I said while the moon's still up.
Yeah, but I mean, we've only been open for like 3 customers a day and then we close. So how long is this place actually open? Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. Vlogging is now part of curriculum in some private high schools. Stop workplace racial profiling, the workers' union demands.
I should probably head out.
Yeah, I'm gonna save and quit, I think.
Thank you all for joining.
This is a cute game.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll play it again.
Yeah. Good night.
Thanks for dropping by and come again. Maybe. Okay, good night.
Bye.